Hi there, welcome back to another video and welcome here if you're new. I'm Kay and I love talking about all things minimalism, homemaking and just simple intentional living. I have got a get it done with me video for you all today. Oh, this video has needed to be done for a very long time and I've just been putting it off. We all have those jobs that just need doing, and most of the jobs that I did this last few weeks have been decorating, bits and bobs, but they needed doing so bad. So I have one of these videos on my channel already, which was really fun. I was like pressure washing and doing all sorts of random jobs. This is mostly a decorating vlog because we've lived in this house for about 2 years now and it just so needed doing. So I thought I'd bring you all along. I am no professional decorator and there was a lot of jobs that I did this last few weeks that I've never done in my life before, and I just wanted to share it because I needed a kick up the bum. I really needed a kick up the bum, so I wrote myself a list. It's an A4 paper full of jobs and I thought I need to get started somewhere. So I'm gonna make a little series and we're gonna get through these jobs together and you guys can keep me accountable and I'll keep you accountable as well, and hopefully give you the kick up the bum that you might need as well to get any jobs done. I'm gonna stop talking and we will crack on with the video. So this is today's project. We are painting this wall and probably the alcoves, like the recesses too. At the minute we've got this colour on and I do really like this colour. I don't think I'm going to change the colour in this room. I think I'm just going to try this colour. We both agree that this colour might look nice. It's a lot darker than what we'd usually go for, but I'm not afraid to try it. If we hate it, we can just paint it back again. But yeah, I've got a lot of odd jobs to do while I've got the paint out. I might also repaint this bit of wall. I had a candle that it like had black smoke coming up, which is terrible. And it's like, yeah, you can see where it's made a mark. And then I painted over it in the wrong colour. I painted it with the ceiling colour, so that looks a bit bad. So yeah, but today's focus is this wall. I'm just going to paint it green and then see if I like it. I am nervous because this colour does look dark now that I'm actually looking at it. And if I do really not like it, then I might just paint it this green instead. But it's worth a shot, right? This is the colour that we've gone for. It's Farrow and Ball's Green Smoke. Really, really like this colour. I think it's really pretty, and Farrow and Ball is super expensive, but it's also a water-based paint, so it's less toxic than most paints, and we've found that it lasts really, really well as well, so hopefully this does the job for us. So I've got my painting overalls on. For any of you out there who have bought a house, decorating, whatnot, I highly recommend buying yourself some painting clothes. I always just wore whatever, like old clothes that didn't fit very well, like just random old scrags, and I never felt good while decorating. I actually look forward to putting these on. It's like a motivation, you know. I just got these from Amazon. I'll leave them linked below. I got these when we first moved into the house and they're just really nice because they're super lightweight, they're really easy to wear, and I just think they make a difference when you're decorating. First thing I need to do is move all of this stuff out of the alcove, which I'm hoping I can do by myself. I'm not too worried about the dresser, it's the wardrobe that I'm like, I don't know if it's going to be too heavy for me, so we'll see if I can do it. If I can, I'll just do as much as I can do. If I can't, I'll just do as much as I can do, and then I'll get Dom to move that later. Just realised I need to take my rings off. So let's get cracking. I have to show you guys our pet ladybird. So I think it was in summer. Was it summer? Sometime in late summer, and I brought the bedding in, and whenever I bring the bedding in, ladybirds always come inside, and so the cats were like tormenting this poor ladybird, so I moved it out of the way, and then later on, like I think it was like a few days later, I found it again, and then I found it again, and then there was one day and I was in bed and I pulled the covers up and the ladybird was here. I'm not even joking, and I was like so I moved it away, I put it onto where the TV is in our bedroom, and then he was there for a while, and then one day I saw Echo playing with him again and I thought, oh, for goodness sake. So I brought him downstairs and we put him on the dresser and he's still there. This poor little guy is just trying to hibernate and he's not chosen the best place, has he? So I'll leave him there. Hopefully he doesn't get too disturbed whilst I move things around.
So you don't know what you're closing in. Just remember where we're going, and remember where we've been. We can breathe underwater. Nothing can hurt us.
Rory, darling, that's not particularly helpful. That's not helpful. What are you doing? What are you doing? Silly lamb. Are you going to get down? Come on. Could use you as a duster. What are you trying to look at? What are you trying to see?
And as long as we're together, it doesn't matter where we are. But I do hear the oceans roar. If you ever think it's pointless, I will remind you that it's not. And the world will dance around us. They wanna know what we've got.
This is the outcome. I am so happy with how it looks. Really, really pleased. I think it just adds so much depth to the house. Obviously, we still need to do some organising and finding places for things, but for now, I am super happy. So I'll show you what it looks like when we stand in this room. My tulips look a bit sad there as well, but I really, really like it. Super happy with the finish. These candlesticks are probably not staying there. I just popped them there one day when I was doing stuff, but yeah. Really, really happy, and thankfully the bubbling that we were experiencing has gone down. It was just the wallpaper or backing paper underneath that was causing it, but it's all gone down and I think it looks lovely. So today we are working on this room. I need to do some decluttering and some sorting for the bed in here, but we are painting this wall blue. I've actually got a sample of the colour I'll show you. This is the colour that we're going for. Not sure yet if it's going to be too dark for in here. Again, it's the first time I've really played around with colour in our bedroom or just in general. I usually go for very conservative colours like this, like beige colour and whites and creams, but I felt like, yeah, just doing something a bit different. We might need to paint around this in like a white so that the painting pops, but I do think that they're different enough colours that it's going to hopefully stand out. And then probably another day I'm going to get Dom to centralize this painting, because at the minute it's, as you can see, it's too low and I think it just throws it even more. So what I'm hoping to achieve is that the blue across the entire back wall will make it look like it's one rather than it like sticking out like it does, because I think it makes the room look really strange. Anyway, we'll see. Let's just get cracking. I'm not looking forward to trying to move all this furniture away from the wall, but needs must.
They wanna know what we've got. We can breathe underwater. Nothing can hurt us anymore. And as long as we're together, it doesn't matter where we are. But I do hear the oceans.
Too late to go back now.
Wrap your arms around me now. Wrap your arms around me now. We can breathe underwater. Nothing can hurt us anymore.
I think you can see, but it's like doing something really weird. It's like speckling. Every time I paint it and then I come back to it, it's doing this. It's like it's repelling the wall, like the paint. I'm really confused. I guess I'll just do one coat, let that dry, and then we'll try again. But yeah, that's a bit weird. What's weirdest is where I've gone over it with the paintbrush, it's fine. It's just like the, I don't know, the roller. that looks really bad. Oh no. Okay, I'm just going over the whole thing with a paintbrush. I just need to go get my step ladder to be able to reach the top. It's covering, I think, but it is like where I started, it's still coming through. I don't know if I just need to do 2 coats maybe, I'm not really sure. It's really weird, it's like it's repelling the paint. It's wallpaper. This room probably needs replastering, but I mean we're not going to do that. So it's just got backing paper on from the people before, so we've just left it in place because I feel like if we take it off we would need to replaster up here, but as is it's fine. But like the paint I used before was Dulux and it's just repelling this paint. It's really weird, really weird. One good thing I've noticed is I forgot to take the masking tape off last time I decorated behind the bed, so that saved me a job. I've decided that for the bottom and top I am going to use the tape. This is crap, by the way. This is the frog tape. Oh, that's a big piece of dust. I've never used the yellow one, I've only used the green one. I would just get masking tape because that is just not very good. Like it's peeling everywhere. Had a bit of a minor error here. This paint is not as thick as the green and I'm just having a lot of issues with it, but it is covering now finally. So I'm going to tape the top. We'll get this big beast of a wall done. I'm a bit nervous because I've not got another cover for the bed, so hopefully I don't get it all over the bed. I might just put like an old blanket over it or something.
Nothing can hurt us anymore. And as long as we're together, it doesn't matter where we are. But I do hear the oceans roar.
This was the outcome of our bedroom. We still do need to raise this picture up and I got the wrong finish of paint. That's why I was having all those problems. As you can see, it's shiny. I actually bought I'll show you downstairs, but I bought one for Woodwork, which is why it wasn't going to cover, which is really stupid. So at some point I'm going to need to redo this, but for now it's absolutely fine and I'm not going to redo it in a hurry. I really like the colour. I feel like it goes really well with the bedding. Obviously the bed's not made very well right now, but I just wanted to show you. Yeah, it's made a massive difference. It feels really nice in here now. So annoyingly, the shop I got these from was B&Q and the blue colour was behind like a display, I guess you could call it. I was really struggling to find the colour because they're all the same, like they all look exactly the same in the shop. The same writing, there's no differentiation other than the little card. It took me a while to realise that, so eventually found blue, picked it up not thinking anything of it because our local B&Q just literally has the modern emulsion. I've picked up eggshell and that's why it was doing that silly covering. So word to the wise, if you're going to use foam ball, please double check because it's so expensive to make that mistake. And this modern emulsion gives a really lovely finish, like the one, you know, the green that we've used downstairs. But this, for me, is too shiny. It even says, like, if I'd have read it, mid sheen. So silly mistake to make, but that's part of the fun of decorating and learning on the job, I guess. So today's job is to redo this. It's needed redoing for a while. We had the boiler fixed, I'm covered in paint already, and obviously you can see where he had to take a piece of wood out, and we painted this with just normal paint, which is not washable, and it's pretty gross, but we are quite grubby clearly, and you can't wipe it. So I've already got started planning on painting this a light green colour. Sorry, I'm out of breath, just ran downstairs. And I've just already painted this side, so we've got the front of this to do and we'll see how far I get today. I'm going to take these handles off so that I don't get them covered in paint.
Had trouble sleeping, so I stay up late at night in a room lit by the TV light. All I want is to get some shut-eye, but my thoughts are...
Unfortunately, my mic failed me here, but I was just explaining how there is a little gap here and we have a really bad seal on the shower screen. And when we have showers, sometimes some water comes out or over the top, and it basically can get underneath the bath, which I wasn't happy about. So I'm just going to use some bathroom caulk to seal it. And that's the part of the shower that is just, it's so old and it just needs replacing, but we've been undecided if we're going to replace the entire bathroom or just make do with it for now. So for now, I'm just going to fix what I can. So I need to regrout these bits of tiles, but I also need to reseal this part of the bath. Realised recently it's completely come away from the wall, which can't be good for the house. So we are going to reseal this. Now I'm like a little sealing pro. I'm going to try, I think, and take this out. We'll see if I can, but...
I try my best to keep my mind occupied so that I can focus on anything but you. 'Cause all I want is to get some shut-eye, but the thought of you is keeping me awake. I don't know what it is, but it's been like this ever since we kissed. I don't know what to do.
So that's had 2 coats on it now, and today I am focusing on the woodwork. I've done this door already, this was the worst culprit, but then all of this woodwork just needs touching up. If you've been with me for a while, you will know that last summer in our wisdom, we put some sticky Velcro on here that was to keep Rory out of here while Dom was in there, so he does racing, and Rory's favourite pastime is running in, jumping on the computer and killing Dom. So we tried this, it didn't work very well. It worked while it worked and then it didn't, but as you can see when we took it off, it pulled all the paint off. So yeah, I just need to scrape all of this off, give it a good sand and then paint over, and that will make such a big difference to how the house feels, because this just makes it feel really, really scruffy. But again, we did this in the wrong paint. This isn't even emulsion like, you know, wood paint. It's literally just house wall paint, so it's not wipeable and it didn't give a very nice finish. So I'm looking forward to getting all of this white again.
'Cause I long for you every single night. I don't know what it is, but it's been like this ever since we kissed. I don't know what to do.
Wow. Now I wish I'd have pulled the blanket over a little bit so I could have just, yeah, anyway, I'll just have to hoover it up, it's fine. It's come off really well though. I decided to take it all off because it obviously was just going to keep peeling off, so I've just done that. I'm just going to sand this down. Just got this little tiny bit to get off now, but that was easier than I thought it was going to be.
I don't know what it is, but it's been like this ever since we kissed. I don't know what to do.
So once again here my mic came unplugged, but I was just showing you the grout that I did yesterday and the colour of it, and then the fact that all of this bit here just needs to be dealt with. It's just got holes in, and every time we have a shower the water is just getting into the walls, which is obviously not okay. The whole thing just needs a really good deep clean, deep grouting, like the whole thing. And I redid this patch here as well, which was when we moved the shower head, and that was filled in with silicone, which just got so mouldy and gross and I couldn't keep on top of it, so I filled it with grout and hopefully that keeps it at bay. But yeah, you can see the whole thing it really just needs redoing. It's not been done in about 20 years, so it's time. That looks so much better. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. This is my first time doing most of these jobs, like caulking and grouting. So yeah, if this is you too, just get on with it. Just pick it up, give it a go. Worst you can do is do it wrong and take it all off again. That's been doing for ages and I've kept putting it off. And now I'm wishing I'd have done the edge here with the grout as well instead of a silicone, but that's fine. Oh, can't believe that. Really, really happy. So just got to do the edges now. You can see like here, it's kind of coming away. And every time that happens, we have a shower, the moisture's getting into the wall, so it needs fixing. I forgot to do a little update. The doors all need another coat, but they're looking so much more fresh. Just goes to show what a little splash of paint can do, and I'm really happy with how this covered. So obviously I'm going to give it another coat today, but yeah, super duper pleased. Then in here it's still kind of a building site, but really happy with the colour of this wall. I think it goes so well. I was really worried it was going to clash with the horrible yellow tiles, but it doesn't. It's fine. This looks so much better, refreshed and clean, sparkling. And I painted all the woodwork down here as well and resealed the toilet, which made a huge difference. I resealed down here like I said before, so no more leaks going on. The edge of the bath could just do with a bit more sealant putting on. I've just seen that. I did that with the Renew seal rather than the actual seal, but that was before I knew what I was doing. The grout actually looks really nice. So that was the grout before, and this is it. Oh gosh, this is it after on the right, and I think it looks lovely. As I said, we're going to need to get a new bath screen. I was going to paint the rest of the room this green, but I've changed my mind and I'm going to go back to this. I think I might just paint it white because this is like a really light cream colour. I think I might just go with white to make it brighter in here. So I've got that to do at some point, but overall I'm very happy with my progress. And the windowsill came up really nice as well. Also needs another coat, but so far so good. And I need to repaint this part of the wall that got stained, but I resealed the entire thing, so hopefully that keeps any nasty problems at bay. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you some motivation. If you have lots of odd jobs that you need doing too, I think the hardest thing about the jobs that I did this week was that some of them were important but easy to keep pushing away, but a lot of them were just kind of, you know, cosmetic. And I think cosmetic sometimes is just like, oh, whatever. But for me, you know, the environment that I live in makes a massive impact on my mood and my life. And so actually having the woodwork painted white and not being patchy or covered in paw prints makes such a difference to my life. And I love the new colour that I've gone with in here as well. Makes me so happy, and just goes to show you should not be scared of colour. I love this. Somehow makes the house feel bigger yet cozier at the same time. Not sure how that works, but very happy with it. So make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed and follow along on my little journey. Like I said, I'll try and share one of these maybe once every month or once every few months when I've done enough jobs. None of this was done in a day, you know, it's over a series of days like any DIY job should be done. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a really lovely rest of your day or week, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye.